in today's video. Hi guys, welcome to today's video. You already know this species, I've shown you before. This is the Eucorydia linglong enclosure, and basically today I'm going to show you all of my Eucorydia colonies. What happened was that basically I didn't know that the males were actually very short-lived, and I have been losing males in the other colonies, and in certain colonies I've lost all the males, so actually I don't have any more males to show you, and normally they are the most colorful of the two. So what I want to do right now is show you all of my Eucorydia, starting by this one, which you already know, so I'm not going to spend much more time, and they're quite active. And so let's move on. So this one is Eucorydia linglong, male and female over there, and yeah, you can check the other video that I did on them. And so let's move on to the next species. So this is Eucorydia westwoodi, or westwoodi, and I need to find them. Oh, there he is. So this is, let me see, this is our lovely male. I have one male and 3 females, and just look at this beauty. They're a little bit bigger than linglong, just a tiny bit, but have these spectacular colorations and markings, or bright oranges with greens and deep sea blue. The lighting isn't the best. Let me try to do something here. I think you can see those shades of those green hues now popping up. It's amazing how your eyes pick up much better than the camera. But yeah, so yellows, oranges, greens, blues, cyans, all sorts of colorations. So this guy has mated with 3 females, and they have been laying some Uthicas. Just wanted to find a female, but since I've rehoused them, oh, I think that's an Uthica. Yeah, that's a Uthica over there. So basically their egg case. Can see the comparison of size between a male and their egg case. If I'm counting correctly, it should have 4 or 5 slots times 2 from each side. So probably between 8 and 10 nymphs can be born out of this egg case. So where are the females? Let's see if I can. I'll pause this until I find a female, not to bother you anymore. So here they are. I decided to do like the last video and actually separate them. So again, here we have the male. Tell me that this isn't something amazing before he runs away. And our lovely females, just a tiny bit shorter, stubbier, but equally beautiful. Of course, now with the plastic they're a little bit gray and this reflex is not helping. They seem to have laid all the Euthicas. Normally I always see them running around with Euthicas. They seem to be very prolific, and so let me zoom out. These are the 3 females and the male over there. Just another peek. I'll try to take this one out. Hopefully she will stay here. Amazing, right? Almost showcasing a... it jumped. Okay, this one's out. Let's try another one. I think this one is the one that has the most beautiful pattern. The heart-shaped pattern. This is what I wanted to show you. Almost like a heart. So this colony, it came with 1 male and 3 females. They're all alive, but the males are from the other colonies are short-lived. They don't seem to pass the 1-month mark. So I wanted to show you this species before the male disappeared. As nymphs they are brown, small and ugly, but as adults these flower roaches are truly amazing. So let's move on to another species. This was Eucorydia westwoodi, or westwoodi. This is Eucorydia guilinensis, the Guilin flower roach. Let's start off with the ugly one. So let me turn this upside down, probably it's easier. So this is a nymph, probably 2 molts away from adulthood. No, probably 1 molt away from adulthood. And yeah, extremely ugly and interesting and small. Let's put him back. So this is the species that triggered me to show you all of my colonies, because the male, the only male I had, just died, and I know for a fact that he must have managed to mate with at least 2, 3 or 4 females. So fingers crossed. I've seen some of them already laying Euthicas, but yeah, it's a shame now that I don't have the most vibrant individual to show you. So they are a little bit different from the others. They are more green with oranges. They don't showcase so many blues, and I still find them interesting. So I got overall 5 females. Let's see which one. Probably this one is the most. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me take out. I didn't want to do this, but I have to, because they are quite active. So they have this interesting green coloration, and yeah, now they're on the move. So let me put them back, because I don't want to lose any female. This might be one of the females that is mated, so that's why I'm being extremely careful. Sorry about this. I hope you have the patience to stay and watch as I try to show you the best looking. These roaches, these females seem a little bit plump, which is good. and another one that is escaping. So onto the enclosure. It's good that after they go into the enclosure they immediately go underground into hiding, and I'm keeping them similarly in all species, different species, so good amount of substrate. Now everything is a little bit humid. I hope in the future I can have the gradient, cork bark, leaf litter, and later when I'll have the dry side working, I will use that one as the feeding area. And you can see the nymph here. So yeah, this is the rarest. This is the rarest of the species. I don't think anybody in Europe or the United States has this species in culture right now. So this is a very big project for me. I really want to succeed. That's why I'm being so finicky and so careful on the handling, and making sure that I do my best to have further generations. I don't like the idea of constantly removing individuals from the wild just to satisfy my needs, but yeah. So let's move on to the last species. So this is the last species, and I don't know why this became extremely dark. This is Eucorydia Yatsumatsui. This is native to Japan, not China. The other species that I showed you, I don't know why this became so dark, are from China. I had this species was a total failure, to be honest. I started with 30 individuals, 20 or 30 individuals in October 2020, and by now I should be on the second generation. Well, basically I made a huge mistake, and I wasn't keeping them ventilated enough, and slowly but surely, I didn't notice, but most of the nymphs ended up dying, and I am only left with a large nymph here somewhere, which will be difficult to find, which will be a male, and I'm keeping him to take some pictures later on when he matures. So having failed tremendously, I decided to purchase some more nymphs, and these were what you were seeing here. So this I don't have. Oh, there he is. So here he is. This is the male that is left from the first colony. He's much. Please focus. It would be good if you focused. Thank you. He's much bigger than the others, but still extremely small. Why aren't you focusing? Okay, great. I don't know if he has a damage there, or I love how all the adults and nymphs have their antennae with their white tips. I find it really cute. So yeah, as I was saying, I failed to keep them. Not enough ventilation, mold was growing, and seems they are very susceptible to bacteria and mold outbreaks. So even if the substrate needs to be kept humid, you need a huge amount of ventilation to be able to regulate that aspect. So plus the food, so the nymphs cannot climb as the adults can, so they cannot, even for example this small dish, they cannot overstep. So the food needs to be placed directly on the substrate, on the ground. So that of course leads to mold and bacteria to easily develop. So you need to pay attention to the husbandry, make sure that you clean the enclosure often, that you don't leave any leftovers, or if you do that, they stay on the dry side of the enclosure. So yeah, it was a shame. So again, the other 3 species that I showed you are from China, locally sourced. This is the only one that all of them were wild caught, if I'm not mistaken, and this was the only one that came from another keeper's own collection, and also cheaper, and I'm particularly interested in seeing them as adults because I've seen the pictures and they have this bright blue coloration and it just looks amazing. Yeah, flower roaches, all the 4 colonies in my collection. Sorry for such a long video, these are very difficult to handle. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Let me know on the comment section if you enjoyed or if you are enjoying these roach videos, and see you on tomorrow's video. Thank you. Bye bye.